Welcome back to Money, Marriage, and Media. My name is Mike. I'm your host. And today we are shooting for 1,000 subscribers, right? That's the goal. We're looking at Kendra G. My first time looking at her show. I think it's called Singles on Live, I guess. My impression is this is some kind of a dating show, meaning that, let's see if we can move this over here. Yeah, single people, another way for, I guess, people to meet each other. Well, let's take a look at it because I've never seen it before. So it'll be interesting to see what's going on here.
Miss Ninja?
Ninja, yes.
Ninja, I've never heard that before. Where you calling me from?
I am calling from California, but I'm from Chicago.
Where do you live?
In California.
California. What part of California?
The Valley.
Valley. Okay. How old are you, Ninja?
I am 36.
36.
Attractive.
You look really good. I thought you were younger.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, she does look younger.
Ninja, California, Valley, 36. What you do for a living?
I own my own boutique, and I am a personal assistant.
I'm a personal assistant. When's your birthday or zodiac sign?
December 5th. I'm a Sagittarius.
Do you have any children?
No kids.
No kids. All right, so this is Ninja, California, the Valley, 36.
Now this should be interesting. Attractive woman, no kids, but she's single.
Boutique, personal assistant, Sagittarius, no kids. What kind of man you looking for, babe?
Someone that can lead and not demean, not in a demeaning way. Someone that's ready for a relationship. Someone fun, well-traveled. Someone with style. Great teeth and hygiene.
Great.
So she wants a man with experience, more than likely older man, or at least older than her. Well-traveled is another way of saying that he has. It's a way of saying that he lives a certain lifestyle. Means that he's above average earner, without saying that I want somebody who makes money. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. This is perfectly fine. I mean, in her age group, yeah, that's what she should be looking for. Especially if you're looking for a man who is older. So makes sense.
Great teeth and hygiene. They're saying, are you an influencer?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't know why they told me to ask you that. Okay. What's some deal breakers besides jacked up teeth and smells bad?
Someone who is corny, tells really bad
What
jokes.
is corny to you? Wait a minute. What is corny to you?
I mean,
That's a great question.
okay, so I'm dark skinned and someone who says hello chocolate, I don't like that. That's corny. Like, that's not my name. It is. Really, it is. Someone who jokes about my name.
Okay, because I'm also a chocolate woman.
Mhm.
What if the guy just sees you and says, "Ooh, I like chocolate"? That turns you off?
No, they can like chocolate, but like the first thing you shouldn't say is, "Hey, chocolate." Like, if that's your greeting to me in the morning and we just met, like, I hate that.
That seems very
Fair
specific.
enough. She don't like it. Don't call her no chocolate. Don't call her Hershey Kiss. Don't bring up no damn Snickers around her. You better not eat a Kit Kat in her presence. Damn it, you
I'm
talking
not that
about a
mean.
Twix? You in front of her? You better.
Yeah, that's oddly specific. As if, how many times has she heard that to where you got to say that as a preference? Okay.
I'm not talking about no goddamn chocolate in front of Ninja.
I'm not that mean.
What?
I'm not that mean now.
Chocolate ice cream? Nigga, I don't eat chocolate ice cream. I like vanilla. Oh, you think I want chocolate ice cream because I'm motherfucking chocolate? That ain't the case. I like
Oh my
pecan pie.
God.
You think I live in DC, the chocolate city? No. Don't you be
Okay.
I'm not
That's
okay with me. I'm not
and
that mean.
that's what it comes off as, though.
All right, so what else is corny to you?
I don't know. It's really subjective per person, but I've dealt with like corny men. I'm just like, you're just so corny. It's not funny. Or people who try to be funny, it's like, don't, just be yourself.
Okay, be yourself. Okay, all right.
Okay, but Is she just meeting guys who are telling dad jokes? Is that what that is? Because then the whole thing was, well, don't be corny, be yourself. But if that's who he is, what are we talking about? Yeah, this is okay.
So does the guy have to look a certain way?
I mean, as long as I'm attracted to them, that's all that really matters. But also someone who, stays in the gym or tries to be
Okay.
fit and active, because I go to the gym, so why not have someone on the same level um, as me?
Okay.
Someone
Okay. Could he
called
have
me. I'm
kids?
sorry, I don't know who that was.
Could he have children?
Yes, I love kids. I mean, although I would love to be with someone who doesn't have a kid, that's okay.
Do you want kids yourself one day?
Yes.
Yes. Does he have to be in California?
No. I travel a lot, so travel isn't a problem.
Okay, travel isn't a problem. This is Ninja, California.
I'm sorry. Hold on, let me put my phone on do not.
So, is your business number on your page?
What is on my? It could be my business number that's connected to my page, or
Yeah,
connected to my
that
phone.
happens. Yeah. Okay, that's probably what's happening. All right. Okay. Let's do it. Ninja, California. Okay. Does he make a certain amount of money?
I'm so sorry.
Y'all stop calling her. Y'all know she's live with me right now. Y'all act so immature. I swear I got the.
Okay, I think I get it now. So Kendra's show is on Instagram, so they can see who comes up, and then people go on your profile, and so okay, people are trolling basically. That's what's going on there. Cause I'm like, why does this keep freezing? Okay, all right. But so what do we have so far? Attractive lady. She's in her mid to late 30s, and we're trying to figure out what's going on with her. She says she likes to travel, which is interesting. I don't know how. Well, she travels a lot. This is one of those. This is one of those things where something's not adding up, because again, you have your own business. How are you traveling when you got a 9 to 5 too? When do you have time to travel? So it makes me wonder exactly. Well, she said it's a boutique, but still, like, is every business I know owner that I know that has a regular job, they're constantly working 60, 70 hours a week. So when do you have time to travel is a good question. I don't know. And who is she traveling with? We don't know.
The grown folks that act like children on my show, stop calling her number right now, okay? All right. Does he have to make a certain amount of money?
Financially stable, because I'm at a point where I'm doing well for myself. So I would.
Again?
Hello?
So, yes, I'm sorry. It's the
Did you
same
put it
number
on
that
sir?
I did, and it's still going through, so I'm not sure why. But it's the same number calling me. I don't know who this person is.
Okay. So what'd you say about the money?
I said someone who's financially stable, because I'm at a point where I am financially doing well for myself, so I would want the same in return.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Does he have to be in California?
No.
All right. If he lives somewhere else, does he have to fly you out to see him?
No, I flew myself out before to see someone when I genuinely like them, so no.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. All right. So, Ninja, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh my God, I'm in my pajamas. Oh Lord.
But you called into the show and you sitting in your pajamas. Like, see, this is, at some point we got to start addressing the media side of things. Like, you wouldn't present yourself, you wouldn't go outside dressed like that. So why would you go on an internet show where, like, this stuff is gonna be up forever and you walking around in your pajamas? It just I have some suspicions here. So yeah, let's go. And she's actually doing it. And she's okay.
Oh, you have a great shape. You look really cute.
Thank you.
Okay. So when was your last relationship?
Oh, about like 8 years ago.
8 years ago. You don't have to answer, but
wait a minute. 8 years ago? Is this woman trying to get married? Because 8 years ago, I my next questions would be, okay, well, why didn't, number one, are you trying to get married? Number two, why didn't you get married 8 years ago? Because that's right about the age. Oftentimes on this channel, I talk about, one of the things that I often talk about is you already met your husband and you blew it. 8 years is a long time. She was what? She's 36 now. She was 28. That, what happened? I would want more information about that.
Gonna ask, when's the last time you was intimate with someone?
Sometime last year.
We're gonna say that was yesterday. It could have been yesterday.
Thank you.
Y'all getting,
Thank you.
Today's the first of the year.
Shout out to Kendra for actually reading through the lines on that, because I'm sitting here thinking, well, it's just January. What does that mean? And clearly this was on New Year's Day, or so
yesterday technically was last year.
It wasn't yesterday.
The day before yesterday.
No, I promise it wasn't the day before yesterday. No, but it was sometime last year.
Is that person an option though?
No.
So why are you with him? Why are you having sex with him? See, again, this is, she's starting to present herself like the fun time girl. You hadn't had a relationship in 8 years, but you're still out here having sex. You're on a live show, walking around in your pajamas. A very attractive woman, I give her that, but she's presenting herself like the fun time girl.
Okay. All right, Ninja, why do you think you're single, honey?
Well, I'm super picky. A lot of men only.
If she's super, what did she say that was super picky when she talked about the things that she was looking for a guy? Like, that was something else that I had questions about, because she didn't seem like she was, naming anything too specific, which is, if you're on a dating show, that can be a good thing, because again, you're not disqualifying guys, you're not giving up. But now she's super picky though. But again, what did she say? Hygiene. Okay, well, a lot of guys take care of their hygiene. She didn't list specific income requirements. She didn't have a height requirement. So she didn't say what race. She didn't say that he has to be local. So where is this pickiness coming from?
He really want me. So I've learned from my body, and that's, I used to be naive about that, and now this year I'm not naive about that.
Yeah, because she presents herself as the fun time girl. You had a relationship in 8 years. In 8 years, you have not required a man to give you commitment.
Hello?
Sorry, someone called me again. Same number. But I'm picky. That's really what it is.
So you
I'm
said
really
that in the past, men just wanted you for your body?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do we have here? She says she's very picky. What I think is going on is she has a particular type, and those men are not looking to commit to her. So all that stuff she said she was looking for before, that's a bunch of BS. Because right there, she just told you, I'm very picky, which means that she has a very specific type. And again, we go back to, you hadn't been in a relationship in 8 years. So you've been chasing the same small group of guys for 8 years, and none of them will commit to you. But she's still sexually active.
They tell you that? Like, how did you know? What happened?
I just know in the long run, that's what they really wanted. Like, okay, so if we're dating and then we eventually, go to having sex, and then they're gone. So just like, okay, I see what you really wanted.
Well, that's men in general. That's why I say, now with these men, did you just want that too, or did you want a relationship with them?
No, my intention is to have a relationship.
That doesn't match up. Your intention is a relationship. Then how do you keep having sex with these guys then? Do they know your intentions? Are they just telling you what you want to hear? Is that what's happening here?
You get the relationship first.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I said, why didn't you get your relationship first?
It's tough.
No, it's not.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sexual being, and
They're
being in your 30s,
okay.
your
There you
libido is
go.
higher, everything's higher. So I'm
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. She said it herself. Now, what's interesting here is that again, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, saying that she's only looking for a very small group of guys. But, and I mean, if that's not the case, and she just out here, what do you call a woman who says that I'm looking for a relationship, but hasn't had a relationship in 8 years, but is labeling herself as a sexual being? What do you call that? Sound off in the comments, because I know y'all figured this out already. I know y'all have. It's obvious.
I mean, I wanted to, but
Okay, so it's then
Yeah.
fair enough to say y'all wanted the same thing. It wasn't just him.
okay,
Yeah.
you can say that. That's fine. I'm not
Blaming the guys, right? But let's keep moving.
gonna dispute that.
I
That's
think
fine.
in 2023, women got to start being more honest with
Okay.
their participation in certain situations.
Okay.
So you are definitely a beautiful girl, like hands down, beautiful face. You have a nice body. So you score
Yeah.
very well in the attraction category. So I'm
But she
quite
can't
sure
retain a guy.
just as attractive men probably want to talk to you, and it's okay. I think this though,
Mm-hmm.
it's not a judgment thing. It's not a judgment thing. It just helps you also realize, okay, what's important to you and what's not important to you.
Right.
So like you said, you're a sexual being. So then maybe you just be honest with yourself. You know what? He wants to have sex. He looks good. I want to have sex. Now I'm on something else. But what happens is, unfortunately, sometimes when women have sex, then they really want the relationship.
Yeah,
As in,
that's true.
they want the exclusivity that man has to that man can offer. But a lot of times, he didn't agree to that, and you're right. Like after he sleeps with you, he really, unless he's really, really, really trying to be with you, ain't really on that.
Mm-hmm.
They're saying your IG may be the.
Shout out to Kendra for actually calling it, but she's being very polite. Because again, you got a woman who says that I'm a sexual being and hasn't been in a committed relationship in the last 8 years, but she's been out here having sex. What do you call that?
Problem. Let me look at your page. Some people say your IG is really nice.
Thank you.
Let me look at what's your Instagram page?
It's mrs.wantedbody.
MRS wants your body.
mrs.mrs.wantedbody.
Wait a minute. You
Come
just
on.
said that you have realized that men only wanted you for your body, and your Instagram page name is Mrs. Wanted Body.
That's my business name. My business name is.
You named your business that? Gee, I wonder why. Why can't she just be honest with what she's really looking for? Well, maybe she is being honest. Maybe she's changed and she is looking for a committed relationship because she's realizing that. Well, let's go.
Wanted body.
Hey,
So
well, listen.
it's
Okay,
like
that's fine. But
it's like I'm married to my business.
Your name is. But
That's
listen,
my
okay,
business name.
if you say your name is, hold on, you gotta hear this. You have to hear, because I think women don't do this. Women do not want to take responsibility for why the energy they might be getting out there for what they're getting. And it's no judgment, but if your name is Mrs. Wanted Body, why would you think men don't want you for your body?
It's simply Instagram, and that's my business.
No,
name.
it's not.
I can't. I'm not.
It's
I can't
not
argue
simply
over
that.
My Instagram name because it's simply connected to my business name.
But you named it.
You don't have to argue over.
You chose that business name. You chose it. You didn't have to call it that. And you didn't have, and you could have a private Instagram that's just for you. But instead,
your business name. I'm just saying that if your name is Mrs. Wanted Body, and the thing you told me was that you are understanding that men only wanted you for your body, you are setting that tone from the beginning.
But you know what? I don't portray myself
Exactly.
as someone You know, like I don't portray myself out there like, ooh, look at me, like.
Do we need to look at her Instagram? I think we do. Yep. Scantily clad clothing. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is her in scantily clad clothing. Some of it looks professional, but nah, this is okay. See, she's giving the fun time girl. That's the vibe her Instagram page goes off of. Now let's see. She's got she's got multiple pages on here, or at least a link to multiple pages. What's going on here? Okay, this looks like a makeup page. Like maybe she was doing makeup at one point. Is there anything else here? I'm not about to show you guys this stuff. Y'all can go look at it yourselves. But the bottom line is that she's got scantily clad clothing on. So yeah. That's yeah. Y'all can go look at that yourselves. But she on there with scantily clad clothing on, looking like a okay.
I'm not a show off, or I'm not. You may look at
I think
my
you're
Instagram.
gorgeous. I mean, I like your page. Listen, I'm not even really saying there's anything wrong. I just want you to acknowledge why you might be getting the energy, right?
Okay.
So I'm not telling you.
But also, I don't meet people off, social media. Like, when people ask me what my Instagram is, I'll be like, for what? You know what I'm saying? I like to meet people, in person, or.
Listen, I stand true.
But you're on Instagram now. You're on a dating show.
Like,
so
what? I mean, hands down to you. You definitely, like I said, you scored very well in the attraction category. All right, so let's do it, honey. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
There you go.
Well, I am fun. I know how to cook. I'm Haitian. I'm well traveled. I love to give back to the community. What else? I can be submissive to the right person, I believe. I can dress well. I get along with literally anyone.
Okay. What's the age range you would date, Ninja?
Something's missing here then. If she's literally doing all that, something's missing. There's something she ain't talking about.
Sure.
I would say like 34 to 40.
34 to 40. And I doesn't have to be in the valley. 34 to 40. You can have kids?
Yes.
All right. And do you want kids yourself? You said yes, right?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. This is Ninja, California, 36, owns her own boutique, personal assistant, Sagittarius, no kids. Oh yeah, we know her page. It's Mrs. Wanted Body. I mean, it's easy to remember. Why are you laughing?
Because, Kendra, you know I've been on the show before, right?
I don't remember you.
Yeah, a while ago.
When was you on the show before?
I think it was, oh my God. It was early this year. I had braids. Like, it was earlier this year, I believe.
So what happened when you were on the show?
Well, it was a lot of international, guys, a lot of guys that didn't really know how to communicate. The communication wasn't there. Someone had asked me if I like to travel and if I've ever been to like Fort Lauderdale. I'm like, yeah, just like.
Wait a minute. So Fort Lauderdale, that wasn't what you consider traveling?
Not at all. Not at all. Passport ready. Like, I'm ready to go. You
said a man that makes $80K. You might want to increase your salary.
Who said that?
I'm saying that.
Oh no, I didn't say that at all. I said someone financially stable.
Oh, you never gave a number.
No.
See, and this is why she said that, because she wants to leave it open. But the reality is that the average man is not leaving the country. Financially stable in most states is less than 40,000, between 35 and 42. Does that sound like somebody that she's looking for? You see how we got some nuances here that's not adding up? Because there's plenty of men out there that make that kind of income because that's average, right? But she can't settle down with those guys. She hasn't been in a relationship in 8 years. So all that stuff about what she was talking about before about why would a man what is she basically, what the good qualities about her? If you ain't been in a relationship in 8 years, all that stuff could be false. From a man's perspective, I know she thinks that, but again, it's been 8 years. Like,
Got you. Okay. Okay. All right. So when you talk about traveling to Ninja, make sure you mention international because going to Florida is not traveling to her.
Correct.
All right. Listen, girl, you're fly. So let's get into it. Once again, it's Mrs. Dot period wanted body.
Yes.
oh
right.
boy. So guys, we got to start. We may come back to these dating shows because, again, guys, if you're single out there, again, as somebody who is pro-marriage, you obviously have to make sense of this. But more importantly, what we have going on here is about it's going to be a lot of women. They're going to be younger versions of her who are going to be entering the a different phase of their life where they're going to want commitment. And because, again, she's above average in looks. We saw that, right? And these women are going to be more readily available to average men. But you need to know what you're getting into when you enter into relationships with these women. So again, she hasn't been in a relationship in 8 years. Now, I'm not going to knock her for her past as far as what she was doing for those 8 years, right? That stuff is irrelevant. What is relevant, though, is that her relationship skills, where are they at? She hadn't used them in 8 years. So what is that woman going to help you do as far as being a wife? I'm not saying that she's going to just have to die alone. She can never get married. No. Because again, she only has to be get fit, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, and childless. Okay, well, she is fit. She's fit, right? So she just needs 2 more for an average guy. Now, if she's shooting for above average guy, then that's on her. But for an average man, I think that, you a hardworking guy, because again, she says stable, whatever that means in her mind. But there's plenty of guys out here that fit that category. She just has to be willing to work with them and understand that she may, because, well, you know what? There are some obvious red flags here. And the only thing I'm going to say is that there are a lot of average men where she could pair off with, and they can start a family if she's as long as she's still I don't know her fertility situation, but she could still get married and have a family. But again, she has to keep her options open. That whole international travel thing, that's probably a dead end, because like I said, most average men, they're not doing that. And besides, how much more time do you have to travel internationally if you're trying to have a kid at 36? I mean, you're talking about, you meet a guy, y'all get married, y'all going to the fertility clinic. You don't have time for travel is over. You got to get busy having a child immediately, because the longer you put that off, I mean, yeah. But guys, this is why you got to get your value up, because there's plenty of women out here that I would say is, like I said, I think she is marriage material for an average guy. When she starts shooting for an above average guy, then you're gonna run into some issues, and that's probably what she's been doing. So, it could be a win if you're an average guy. You might, as long as you know what you're getting into. Yeah, but I'm gonna say goes to the next time. Peace. Thanks for making it to the end of this video, but do me another favor, like and subscribe, but also check out these here. Either subscribe or watch videos, one or the other. I don't know which side, but hey, all right.